Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a cast and a game run through for the Ruins of Acaroth campaign version. I had recorded some of these previously, and then I realized what you guys don't want to see me on the first try. You guys want to see me get 3 stars on this particular map. So I'm going to go ahead and be doing exactly that. I'm going to go ahead and try to get 3 stars on this. I have already gotten 3 stars, so hopefully this particular recording will work out and everything will be fine and dandy. Now, there are going to be 20 waves, and this is part of all the new bonus content that was added on Kingdom Rush pretty recently. Now, the general overall strategy is that you really don't need anti-air. You don't need ranger towers nearly as much on this map than, say, some of the other ones, because there's really not that many gargoyles, not that many air units in general. So if you can get away with no air units, then why would you no ranger towers? Then you can more focus on the mage towers and some of the other more situational towers that generally work out just a little bit better. Now, the first couple of waves here, my mage towers are going to be slowing them down a little bit. These guys don't have that much armor, so I'm not too concerned. Also, the damage output on these guys on these little towers here are very, very high, so they deal a lot of damage very quickly. Now, if you can see, I'm purposely trying to call in the waves early so I have double reinforcements as long as possible. Now, later on, don't call double reinforcements early, or don't call the next wave early, because you will need that time for your other units to really fight back and just become much, much stronger. Now, as this goes on, let's see, I'll go ahead and upgrade this, and now in comes the gargoyles. So the gargoyles do pose a little bit of a tricky situation, but it's not much. It's nothing that your triple reinforcements plus your mage towers cannot handle. You can handle this very, very easily. You can see how much damage the guys are doing, and this is all without any archer towers whatsoever. So go ahead and definitely do that. Now, these guys, I believe, are very, very high in armor, so you do need to upgrade your mage towers early, and this is around wave 5. So these guys do have a lot of armor. Be very careful that you don't have these at least at level 2. I'm going to try to get them both to level 3 and then up to that sorcerer tower. And then your sorcerer tower will also double up as you summon golems. Golems very, very helpful on this particular stage. Let's see, orc wave. Okay, so I'm gonna call in reinforcement and then call in reinforcement again. So that's how that strategy works, where you just try to call in reinforcements as often and as quick as possible. So right now you can see I had 9 guys on the field. Zap him, and now no, I think I should be fine there. How about there? Yeah, I want to thin that crowd out just a little bit and deal even more damage. And now we will be going to the sorcerer towers, and the sorcerer towers have that added bonus of removing armor. So there you go. The sorcerer tower is now removing armor. These guys essentially have no armor, and each of these attacks deal a lot of damage very, very quickly. And these guys are new orc champions that were added on in this particular stage. Not too difficult, but they do get a little bit difficult once you get a lot of shaman with them. So do be careful about that. And that guy should get handled. That guy will get handled. And I think I'm overreacting just a little bit as, yeah. Come on, come on. Dwarven tower? Oh, okay, I gotta do that then. Alright. So, call in the new wave. Call this guy down over here. And now this wave, only guys come in from this bottom side. So what you're going to do is you're going to upgrade this tower. And I'm going to try to upgrade these 4 towers. And what's really important is that you get these towers, all of their upgrades early on. These high DPS towers, especially in combination with your sorcerer towers, can deal a lot of damage as it removes all of the armor very quickly off of these guys. Now, also getting the Dragon Breath launcher, it essentially adds an additional attack every 11 seconds. And then you got the Cluster Launcher Extreme, which adds another attack every, I believe, 17 seconds. And it just basically carpet bombs this entire area, dealing a lot of damage across the board. As soon as this side is done, you can see that the guys, as they're walking out, really don't even make it out very far at all. and that's basically the strategy you're going for. Now, I thought I had reached, the critical point where the stage gets, at some point the stage gets easier. The stage actually escalates very heavily towards the end, so definitely be careful about that. Constantly upgrade your towers. You do not want to accidentally find yourself in a situation where you're not quite ready. And oh, these are the goblin sappers. They explode on death, and they also launch bombs, so a nice double whammy for issues there. But that's why I have that scorching earth that helps me deal damage. And now I'm also going to be upgrading this tower here. Also, the cluster rockets will attack up there occasionally if I'm, a little bit smarter about this. Now, let's see. Are they all gonna? Yeah, those will all get taken care of. Bam! Nicely done. All right, so I'm gonna wait for a call and then wait for another call down over here. So now I have 2 sets of guys. Upgrading the dragon launcher there. And now what you'll want next are the elementals, or this is just a strategy that I came up with, as it generally works out pretty well. Getting the elementals after allows you to choke up the larger guys, which will be coming later in the stage. That later on, those you get some really tough guys that deal a lot of damage and are very difficult to take out. And then you'll also be getting, and those guys, funny enough, also regenerate a lot of hit points very quickly. So be on the lookout for that. Be careful about that, as you may think like, oh yeah, got one kill zone here and then another kill zone here and then a kill zone at the end. That really that doesn't work nearly as well as you would think. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be setting up some archer towers, not because of the gargoyles themselves, but I want to get up into some snipers. The snipers really deal a lot of damage later on, and effectively deal that damage. So I think I need to continually call in guys down over here. Yeah, call in guys down over here. Upgrade that. So I want a really large kill shot here, and then just zap him, and that's gonna be it. So now wave 12 only comes in from the top, so be aware of that as well. Okay, so at this stage, I'm gonna start talking a little bit less, because it is gonna take a little bit more effort and concentration to figure out the general strategy. Yeah, that's a big guy that regenerates a lot of hit points very quickly. So one of the things that you got to be careful about on this stage. So let's call in Orc Troll. Okay, so Warg's up here. Call in another thing guy down here. And now let's get some headshots going. Oh, let's get this guy back over here. And summon this guy. Now, if you can't, I missed it. What you want to try to do is you want to try to make it so that you you train up the guy. You train up your rock golem right as he's about to die. That way, you get additional, or he gets basically a free set of life. Like he regenerates all of his hit points very quickly. Now, these guys, the reason why I have sniper towers here and here is their range is incredibly long. And that's really what you want on these back towers, to have really incredibly long range. I'll probably put another tower down here as well, or here, to cover this entire bottom route in just a moment. So you can see that cluster bombs, how effective they are, how much damage they're able to do. And right now, I'm pretty easily handling these waves right now. No real problems, but it does escalate very quickly, and you do got to be careful. All right, so... Oh, these guys are Warg Riders. Warg Riders are guys that essentially they walk very, very quickly, and then when you kill them, the Warg actually dies because you've been hitting the Worgen the entire time and not the actual Rider. So then the Rider can come back and to haunt you and then try to sneak by. So a little bit troublesome at the most. Not all in all that bad. But when you couple them with a lot of healers, then it gets kind of sneaky. So yeah, gonna go ahead and building barracks down here. I normally like Paladins on this stage just because their Holy Strike deals so much damage. And when you get 3 of them just next to each other and they're constantly Holy Striking the ground, and it deals a lot of damage very, very quickly. Oh, look at that. That guy took so much damage right as he stepped out of the gate. Okay. Oh, good gosh. Go up there. Oh, nope, he doesn't need to go up there. Okay, back over here. Upgrade him. Alright, so there, fully upgraded Paladins down over there. You can see this guy will go toe-to-toe with that guy right there, taking a lot of damage from those headshots. Very, very nice. And once again, getting taken out by this. So, so far the strategy, this is the first time I've really refined it, and it's looking pretty strong right now. So, no issues that I can see. Let's go ahead and heal him. And then I will go ahead and build another barracks up here, just in case. So down over here seems to be no real issue. Let's go ahead and let's do a little bit of fire. Oh, look, I got those guys as well. Very easy, nice. All right. So far, here's the strategy. I don't use a shrapnel shot nearly as much because it's expensive to upgrade, and at the same time, these guys, the Dwarven Towers, do essentially the same thing. So I'm trying to be cost effective with my money, not upgrading these towers here, and then if I upgrade, say, another Dwarven Tower here, that should be effective, and then I'll get another barracks here. This is really where I'm deviating from my strategy so far. That guy doesn't even stand a chance. All right, so trolls. Okay, let my guys naturally regenerate hit points, and then call them in a little bit early for just a little bit of extra money. Okay, that's... Oh, there's going to be 2 of them next to each other. Oh, that's going to be perfect timing. Let's go right there. So, take down one, take down another, and now I should have enough to upgrade this and upgrade this. So, now this guy, even though he's really far back, this Dragon Breath Launcher will attack on the far side of the map. So, essentially, these Dwarven Towers have infinite range on certain spells. And this is, I think, where I accidentally called in a wave early last time, and it just messed me up. So let's go ahead and let my guys naturally regenerate hit points. I'm not short on cash by any means, so just let the hit points come slowly. This guy's already fully upgraded. That guy is already fully upgraded. And I really feel like I should be building more towers just in case. Let's go... Yeah, so far, this is all cake, and I think I'll start going for teleportation towers. Just if I can teleport the guys back, then they'll just be stuck inside the Dragon Breath areas, and also it will give more time for my my musketeers to actually deal a fair amount of damage. Come on. Oh, get any higher? This guy should be back over here, and then perhaps the knights will join in on the fight. Nope, the knights are still not joining in on the fight. Alright, so a little SOL right there for that guy. And let's go ahead and rain, fire, and brimstone right there across all of that. That should be enough to cause problems. here and there. And now just constantly just firing. I have plenty of what's it called right now? Plenty of gold. Not going to have any problems whatsoever there. You can see the headshots and how effective this still all is going. And now I can call in the wave early, but once again, the extra money not going to help me nearly as much as the additional hit points on my golems. So that is where I will be waiting. Just get more hit points on my golems. Here, I'll call in another group, and there we go. So now, calling in a lot there, and now here comes the boss of this stage. And I think I may even have additional money for the kill ray. Do I? Yes, I do. Wow. And these towers may never even be used. They're just insurance right now. So yes, like I swear that this was kind of difficult the first time I tried it, but it's looking rather easy right now. After you play the stage a couple times, you figure out the strategies, you figure out what you're going to be going up against, and you really start to learn what will and will not work. So I don't believe that he can actually get teleported back, but he is already dead, so it doesn't really matter. Now, hopefully, this is my 4th time playing this mission, and I think I made this mission look a lot easier than it really is. It did take me a couple of tries to figure out a strategy, not going for ranger towers, and a tower that I normally really like using. And I'm gonna probably end the game with like 3,000 resources, or 3,000 maybe even, depends on how much. I could probably sell all my towers now and get away with it. So yep, there it is. There's the campaign version of this level. 3 stars. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Pretty easy once you know the general strategy. I'll be going on to the other challenges as well.